So I'm actually playing Dan Leno, playing a woman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen! The delectable Dan Leno!
Oh, good luck, you're on. Good luck! Good luck, you're on. Go for it.
For 25 years I've been doing my best to make Jim Johnson a match. I've done everything but ask him point blank, but he won't come up to the scratch. Of course, I know Jim's very partial to me, though never one word as he said. But this morning I passed where he's building a house, and he dropped a large slate on my head. Of course he did that more really to draw my attention, you see. Oh, but you know, Jim's a totally different man. Jim does love me, you know. And he's lodging now with Mrs. Kelly. You know Mrs. Kelly? You know Mrs. Kelly. Don't you know Mrs. Kelly? Her husband's that little stout man, always on the corner of the street in a greasy waistcoat. Good lad, don't look so stupid, don't you? You must know Mrs. Kelly. Don't you know Mrs. Kelly? Well, of course, if you don't, you don't, but I thought you did, because I thought everybody knew Mrs. Kelly. Still, here I am talking to you about Mrs. Kelly. I want to talk to you about Jim. Oh, my mind's made up. I'm going to marry him. He'll have to come to church. If he don't, I'll carry him. For 25 years, I've had my eye on Jim. If he won't marry me, I'll marry him. If he won't marry me, well, I'll insist upon it and take him to church myself if I have to chloroform him. Upon my word, I will. I'll have him.